Hello, my name is Tarisha Pradha. My student number is 1220112333187.
And my name is Rahmania Maulidia, and my student number is 122 011 233 181. And in this video recording, we want to discuss about will e-learning still matter after the pandemic? So the first is from the affirmative, which means me. And in my opinion, e-learning is still matter after the pandemic because this is very useful for students and also for the lecturer to save the material that it gives from group discussion that sometimes has due date. But in e-learning, we can use it at any time and anywhere. Even the last semester is still access in e-learning and we still can access it. Even the academic staff, e-learning is more effective to know the student attendance list than offline. So it will help them to know and also to control the student just using the e-learning. And furthermore, e-learning is more than that. It can simplify the lecture and also the student when the lecturer cannot attend to the class. So the lecturer can announce in e-learning, although it can be announced in another group discussion, as like Telegram, WhatsApp, or other. But I think it's more simple when you use e-learning. So the lecturer can also put the material or exercise, quiz, and etc. that can substitute the class at the day without any inference, as like in group discussion that the students say thanks to the lecturer for the information that can be disturb the other student to read the information from the lecture, or maybe there are students that just say thanks without knowing the information. So I think it will be better if all students access e-learning to know what the information is and what the lecture instruction. From all the reason that I said, I think there is no reason for the college to erase or not to use e-learning, although the pandemic is done and we have an offline learning. And then, as far as I know, in Airlangga University, e-learning is made before the pandemic access in Indonesia, and e-learning is already used. So I assume that e-learning will still matter after the pandemic because this is very useful. Thank you.
Okay, Dian. First of all, I appreciate your opinion that said e-learning is very useful for many people as like student, lecturer, and also academic staff. But I will not agree with your opinion that the group discussion is not that effective because it can disturb the student who want to read the information from the lecture because of many students said thank for the information from the lecture because it can be surmounted with many ways as like if you use telegram you can pin the message so the student can read it without any disturb um, then you can put the information in description box if you use WhatsApp. So it is no reason to say that e-learning is more effective than group discussion. I think if the lecturer put the information in e-learning is not that effective that you said because some people is lazy to access e-learning and also it will be announced by some student who access e-learning to the group discussion. That's why I said that group discussion is more effective than e-learning, and I argue that e-learning. That's all our discussion for today. Thank you very much.